Alright, so we just watched Night of Champions the other night, and I've had a couple days to stew on how I feel about um, the event. It's very interesting, to say the least. I think going in, I don't think a lot of people really knew if they were gonna make certain decisions concerning the King and Queen of the Ring thing, and also which way it was gonna go with Cody, Gunther, Sammy, etc. So we're just gonna go down the line here. This is from the WWE website. I don't really know where else to get the results from, so we'll see. So this is Obafemi, Jey Uso. Um, I think Jey did good. I think Jey did fine, considering he didn't win the match. As long as Jey doesn't win things like this, I think that he's serviceable, especially with like his kind of like new heel persona. I guess it's like his old heel persona really, but it's just 2026 now. So now that he's back with the bloodline and stuff, he's kind of just going a little bit overboard with certain things. I think that he really did think he was, in character. I think he reasonably thought he might win this. He might win this because he did tap Gunther. You know what I mean? In character, he did tap Gunther. So I feel like what's what's really the difference here? If he would have won this, it would have been kind of the same feeling from last year with Gunther. Um, but even then, people were really not happy about that. So they wouldn't have been happy about this either, because obviously Obafemi should have won this, and he did win this. So that's one of the things I don't think people really like. I was really scared going in that they weren't gonna have Oba win this, but I'm happy that they did. I give it maybe like a 7 out of 10. A lot of these matches are kind of mid. 7 is like mid for me. Like if it wasn't bad and it wasn't like, oh my god, it was kind of it was mid. It was 7. Wasn't bad. The promo was great. Oba had a really good promo after. I think that he knew, or was, I mean, at least instructed to make it count, because I think Oba becoming King of the Ring is actually a really big deal for him, being the ruler and all. It means more for Oba than it would have meant for Jey, because Jey would have just set up something with the bloodline or something going forward about the title or some whatnot. And I don't think that that's nearly as interesting as Oba winning it um, in his King of the Ring debut. All right. Um, this match, I like Io Sky. I think I knew that when I saw Io Sky go into the finals here. I was like, even if Liv goes, whoever goes, it's gonna be good because Io is just that good. You know what I mean? So I like the how they kind of just like got it over with at the end, and she just picked immediately because I don't know where Rhea Ripley is. I have absolutely no idea. So I'm just a lay person, so I don't know. Um, I'm not like tapped in like that. But this is what I thought was probably the the most interesting part about all this, because this pretty much tells you, like when I saw this, I'm like, they're protecting the curse over everything. And plus, it's not for the belt. It's not for Liv's belt. So when she got cursed, I'm just like, oh, okay, Io's winning, and that kind of relieved me a little because I was like, okay, good, Io's gonna win. But I don't know why wasn't Liv a double champ already? You know what I mean? Wasn't she already a double champ? I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like I never saw the angle for Liv, and if Liv did win this, I feel like I would have been disappointed in the Queen of the Ring if Liv won this because Liv's already the champion. So it's kind of I don't know. It's weird. There you go. You gotta love it. Love to see it. All right. Probably my favorite match, honestly, was the steel cage match. I still gotta watch it again, but this was a good match. I like the acting. I like the dramatics of it all. You know what I mean? I think these two are really intense when they really want to be. It's almost like kind of funny sometimes, but it's like funny in like the way is like you're watching like an action movie, and like the acting is like kind of crazy, so you can't help but like kind of laugh. Like if you're suspending your disbelief, you're like, wow, that guy's going fucking mad, you know. But and I think Braun gets that across, but I think that they're both kind of done with this whole vision back and forth between him and Seth. So I think that it's a good thing that they got this out of the way here. Um, big blow off match. Oh, I didn't even rate this one was like, I mean, EO gets 8. EO gets 8 because this is like a mid EO match. You know what I mean? Because I don't think that Liv really has the ability to showcase her her skills against a opponent like EO, because EO's like super competent. You know what I mean? Like the only reason that Liv did what she did to Charlotte was because Charlotte literally got jumped like a minute before she walked out, and everyone was like, "Don't do it, don't do it," because what happened would happen. So it's like, you know what I mean? So I also, when I saw that, I was like, I don't know if Liv's winning the finals because EO's 100%. So unless there was some shenanigans, I think EO takes that all day because EO is insane, you know. But yeah, but back to this one, I liked it honestly, and that's like that's the thing about a lot of these matches is that like so far this was a good match. I like the outcome. I thought Jay, even though he did botch that super kick, I thought it was fine. You know, you expect Jay to kind of botch. This one, I liked the outcome. If these outcomes are bad, these matches would have been terrible. But since they're mid matches and they're like good outcomes that people actually would like to see, it kind of saves it, in my opinion, because they did the right thing in the end. And a lot of wrestling is like it's delivering the goods. You know, did you have a good match and was the outcome good? Okay, well it was a good match. You know, so I don't think anybody performed badly so far. Even Danhausen, even though he was there for like 5 seconds. Um, you know, he did what he's there to do. I don't know why he was there. I mean, I know why because he had the segment last week, but even that was like that's a week. Like that's a week. Something that came into the storyline a week ago is dictating the finish of this match. It's insane. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a Danhausen guy, but I understand. You know, merch. This one's like, honestly, this one's an 8 because like again, I like both the guys, and I think Seth should win this because I think Seth should win this because Seth needs to go and fight Roman. He just needs to go. Like it's crazy to say, but it's just like if Seth doesn't go up, he's gonna go down, and it kind of makes you make the choice of like, do we protect Seth's record against Braun, or do we let Braun go on? Because who has more protect? Like, is Braun gonna beat Seth and then go fight Roman? Like, no, probably not. Like, who is he gonna go up against? Like, is Braun gonna go beat Seth and fight Obafemi or something? No. You know, Seth has more high tier opponents. You know, that he could go up against by protecting him in this spot. But this whole vision nonsense should have probably never happened to begin with, if we're being honest. Like this thing really never got off the launch pad. But I'm happy to see that's over. And I think Braun did good. I think that this elevates Braun because I mean Braun has a feud with Seth Rollins. You know what I mean? Like there was something there. I don't know when it stopped being there, but there is something there. And I think that they could probably come back to this sometime down the road. Hopefully not too soon, but I think both of them need to go do other things. 8 out of 10. Um, this match, I'm gonna be honest, I was excited for this match, but Ricky's a weird ass fucking performer, bro. I don't know. I think Trick did well. I think Ricky did okay, and I think that we're unfortunately finding out what Ricky's probably going to be doing for a while. Because if he's not going to go up against Trick, I don't know who he's going up against. And maybe Javon, maybe Oba, but I don't think he wins those. He might win against Javon. I don't think he wins against Oba. I'm thinking about who he even has history with. Maybe he needs to like I don't know. Maybe he needs to like move on to just a completely different division. Maybe put him on. No, don't put him on Raw. Don't put him on Raw. Never mind. Don't put him on Raw. Definitely don't do that. But he needs to find where he fits other than feuding with Trick Williams because I don't think he's gonna beat Trick anytime soon. And even if he does, Trick has literally beat him multiple times, you know, in a row now. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if Ricky has a win over Trick in the actual WWE because in NXT at least I remember like they had that last man standing match and then Trick got called up, but Ricky stayed in NXT. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe Ricky needs some more time in the oven. I'm not sure, but he did okay. He did all right. Um, but hopefully now they can both these dudes can go do other shit, you know? Because I want to see Trick. I want to see more Trick, and I want to see more Ricky too. But I just don't know where Ricky even fits in if not feuding with Trick, you know? Because that's all we've seen so far. But yeah, this match I don't know. I don't even really remember this match too well. I'm gonna be honest with you. This was kind of like later in the card here, so 7, not 6, 6, because this match didn't do anything for me, and I really don't remember it. So I'm gonna say 6. You know, I don't really. This match, another match where I'm kind of just like wondering what we're doing a little. To be honest with you. Oh god, because it's like I think we all know who Jade is. I think we all know what Jade does and why Jade is in positions that she's in on the regular basis. You know what I mean? Like she had the belt for a minute and it didn't I mean, I just don't think it was received well, you know. Um and then she lost the belt and now they're revisiting this Tiffany Stratton thing with her. And I think if you're going to revisit it, I think honestly I think Jade should have went over because Jade needs to start actually building credibility and it's not even just wins. She just needs to have great matches. I think that she physically is imposing, and some of her moves do indeed look devastating. Um, but there's certain things that can't happen, or otherwise people are just gonna start calling you sloppy. And unfortunately, some of those things happened in this match. With the crucifix and all that. But I didn't even think that was a problem. Honestly, I think that the commentary during that moment was the problem because they tried to like cope about it and be like, "Oh, you used the momentum and just stop the rotation." I'm like, if anything, she used her momentum to roll through. You know what I mean? If anything. Um, so I don't know. Some of the commentary stuff was weird. Like Michael Cole's whole microphone went out after the table got broken and stuff. And yeah, I don't know. Weird things happen in Saudi Arabia sometimes for WWE. To say the least. Like last time they were there, the whole arena looked empty, but apparently there's people there. I don't know. I have no idea. It looked empty to me, but that's because I was just watching on the television, so I don't know. I wasn't there, but weird things happen. Like I like Tiffany. I think Tiffany always does well. I think her performance is always good. I like the moonsault. Tiffy doesn't botch too much. I can't think of too many Tiffy botches. Honestly, I think Tiffany needs to work on because her ceiling is like she's pretty much at her ceiling. Like, let's be real, bro. Like unless she works on her like promo and stuff like that, I think her character is down. I just don't think it's a super versatile character is all. Like Jade is more versatile Because Jade is more akin to like the freaking like Big Show or something like that. You know what I mean? Like you could put Jade is a freaking giant. Like you put her up against anybody, it's gonna be a crazy. It's gonna be a crazy look. You know. But I just think I don't think Tiffany Charlotte would be good again. I just don't know. I just don't know about that. Maybe like Tiffany, like Becky. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, Asuka's gone. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know, man. But 7 out of 10. I like Tiffany, and I think it was serviceable. And Jade had some pretty cool looking moves. And I don't really weigh botches too much, honestly, because botches happen, especially in this division. Botches happen. All right, we're at the finale. The finale. What I got time? Okay. This is a good match. I like the psychology. Every time you get a Gunther match, you know that the psychology is going to be on point because Gunther. I feel like Gunther has a good grasp on who his character is and what he needs from the fans to continue to play that role. You know what I mean? I don't think that Gunther's a guy who expects to get a good reaction. So when he doesn't get a good reaction, it's almost like that's intended, and he can play into that a little better because he planned for it. You know, Gunther rarely ever comes out to like cheers and stuff because he's truly a heel. Like I respect the shit out of him because he's honestly I don't ever see Gunther being a good dude ever. Character Gunther, obviously, but I just it doesn't make any sense to me for him to ever be a good guy, and I think that that's because he's literally built a track record of just being one of the most despicable villains, you know. Um, where it comes to Sami Zayn, I think that I mean I already heard that he's a transitional champion. That's what I thought because and I don't know if it's true, but that's what I thought. And I think that that makes sense. But the issue is that SummerSlam is in 5 weeks, and I just don't know if we have time for this type of stuff. Because is Oba gonna challenge Sami Zayn? Is that what's gonna happen? And then we have Sami versus Oba at SummerSlam, or would you rather see Oba versus Roman at SummerSlam? Or is Brock Lesnar gonna come and F5 Sami Zayn 11 times and take his belt? I don't know. He's definitely not doing that to Roman in this amount of time. I think Roman Seth SummerSlam makes more sense on this time frame, but that would mean that something would have to. I mean, honestly, that could happen because they defend the belt on SmackDown on short notice all the time. Like I literally will not even know that it's happening, and then I'll wake up to a headline about the championship. Cody Rhodes wins the championship on SmackDown. Like it's so frequent that they do something like that. So I could see it happening. But I don't have an issue with Sammy winning because like they said, you know, it's his 10th time. He's been with the company like a jillion years. I mean, if they need a transitional champion, I mean, the last transitional champion that we had was technically CM Punk, and I feel like he turned it around. You know, I don't think Sammy's gonna have as long of a reign. I think his shit is like maybe like, gosh, if Sammy's champion after SummerSlam, we're in trouble. Like we gotta just buckle down and just weather the storm on that. But yeah, I like the part where Gunther power bombed Cody twice. I thought that was sick because that's just like the table didn't break. You know, he fixed it. He fixed the table with the Cody Rhodes is back. He's fixed it. So I like that. I did not like the finish. That's what I did not like about this. And I think you'll find a lot of people that didn't like the finish on this one because there's like 10,000 finishers, bro. Like they hit their finish like 10 million times, billion power bombs, four crossroads, a hell of a kick or whatever, like just everything, man. And two sleeper holds. Cody Rhodes got power bombed on a table twice and then got two sleeper holds put on him. Nothing. Nothing because Sammy caught the arm. Absolute insanity to me. Just absolutely sickening. But I'm running out of time. I give this match, gosh, This is hard. I don't like the ending. I don't like it, but I was entertained because I do like Gunther, and I think Cody is also really good when the acting is called for. Because there's a part where he's like, get her. Is I was like, yo, this is absolutely hilarious because Sammy's being rewarded right now for bad behavior, and that's just the bottom line. All right, like he screwed over Cody Rhodes for weeks and weeks and weeks, screwed over Gunther for weeks and weeks and weeks, and he's just in a title match now. Like I don't know, it's a little ridiculous if you ask me, but that's just if you ask me. But yeah, so I'll probably be doing these. I mean, on weeks when there's not pay-per-views, I'll probably still do the Raws. I'll probably do Raw this week. Um, but but yeah, that's what I thought. Overall, I think the show was serviceable. It wasn't great, but I think that for WWE, they felt that this stuff was necessary. At least for fiduciary reasons, if nothing else. So it was gonna happen whether we liked it or not. We couldn't just be like, can we just please get to SummerSlam already? No, we had to do Night of Champions in Riyadh, and Sami Zayn's our new world champion. It's that simple. Boba won, Io won, Seth won. These are not bad outcomes. So I think the show was an 8, which makes sense because most of the matches are either a 7 and 8. There was at 6, but I don't know. I weigh the good more than I weigh the bad because I'm here to be entertained. And honestly, when things are bad, I kind of am just like disinterested, if anything, which is better than being upset about it, I guess. But peace.